much for your patience. Our last act coming up now, our last contestant coming up. Okay. Again, delighted in this 60th anniversary. We've had such a wide spread of contestants today, from the old to the young to the new. This gentleman only joined the society a matter of a few months ago, and he's entering his first competition. So will you please welcome Michael Quinn.
I'll go follow that, hey? Right.
This is in the programme the Ted Oldham Memorial Lecture. Now, if anybody, especially the older members of society, will remember, Ted Oldham was one of our founder one of our long-serving members of society, and we decided that we were going to have a lecture each year from now on, and it the Ted Oldham Memorial Lecture, just in memory of Ted. And what better place way to start than to bring along someone that was our second president of the USM. And I don't know if he remembers Ted Oldham or not.
I do remember. What
remember? Remember Joe Campbell? I remember him. So I brought along our second president, Billy McComb, all the way from Hollywood, California. So have you give Billy a big round of applause.
Now, first of all, can you hear me from the back? Because you can't know that. That's your bad bloody luck. Better racing on quickly before you think I'm competitor number 11. The number one thing is to show you a thing that I always open with in the close-up of Magic Castle. It's a very, very cute thing. It uses something we've all had before, but I'm not talking about diseases, I'm talking about... What should have happened out there on the top? Oh, it doesn't matter. You know, he's gone up to my room to get it. Where'd you get? You found the matches, did you? Oh, good lad. I'm going to split the bloody drink. Oh, but hang on. I'll either lick it up or push it on the floor. I think I'll probably push it on the floor. Good idea. Push it on the floor. This is all put together to show you what not to do. See, I do this especially because there are those of you who will say, how come he's so immaculate and never makes any mistakes? And I like to sort of, show you that I'm perfectly normal. And semi-normal, you get. But this is the thing here. This is the thing I want to do. Stay. What I do is I walk out and say, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you a thing with a perfectly ordinary object. First of all, that hand's empty. You've got to show your hand's empty, otherwise they don't know you're going to do a magic trick. Now, I'm going to tear out 2 matches because I'm very strong. I'm a black belt in origami. So I tear out 2 matches out. And then that won't be in the act another 5 years. Don't laugh. I won't be in the bloody act. Tear out 2 matches and then you strike them because they burn so much better when they're lit. See, education has been boring as hell. Now you've got to be so careful here with the air conditioning. I learned that in the Boy Scouts. It was the Girl Guides. I did the Girl Guides. I lied about my age. 3.5 years in the Girl Guides. I was delighted to be in the Boy Scouts. I thought it was deformed. Now, you strike them like that. And then you stick them into your fist like this. You've got to be mad to do this. Right? And then you do that. The matches vanish, but the amazing thing is that the smoke still remains. Look.
Did you see your email?
Our president is going to cut the cake. I've heard that before somewhere. So a big round of applause for our president.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear William. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip! Thank you. Happy birthday, dear woman.
The Downey Cup competition, and it was must be a record entry. We had 9 entrants, and after a marathon out in here earlier on, the judges have made their decision as to who the winner is. And if I could call on our chairman of the judges, Billy McComb, to come up and announce the winner.
You don't have to shush, you know, you keep drinking for God's sake. I'm going to speak to you in English with my mouth. And I should explain first of all, as chairman of the judges, I take nothing whatever to do with the judging. In case you want to beat the daylights out of me in the car park. However, the other judges, we finally quit fighting. And they put the bribes in the middle of the table and we got all that sorted out. And the situation is that number 1, they came up with the name of Ken Little. Number 1. Oh, where's Ken there? Yeah, let's give this to Ken and work it out. Ken, you've got to clean that bloody thing for a whole year. But I believe you have cleaned it before, so you know. You're all right for Duraglit, are you? Ken, speak the word.
I'm very, very happy. I'd like to tell you something that happened to me 60 years ago. 60 years ago I was at boarding school and a magician came to the school. I knew his face, I didn't know him, I had a wee word with him at the time. And I've always been mad about conjuring, and I left that school, went to another school, and a chap knocked my door one day and he said, you know my brother, the magician? I said, well, I've met him. He said, by any chance do you take Abracadabra? Magical magazine. I said, I do. He said, well, will you for God's sake come across and see him because he's going daft, his hasn't appeared. So I went across and guess who the magician was? It was young William McComb. So we sat down, we discussed magic, and a year or so later, or 2 later, William was instrumental in getting me into the Ulster Society of Magicians in 1947. I'd like to thank him very much for that. I'd like to thank all of you for once again presenting me with this. Thank you.
Next day I met Billy Nicol.
Small boy went into the draper's shop. He said to the man behind the counter, "Could I have a few Christmas presents?" The old man says, "What would you like?" He says, "I'd like something for my father." He says, "What age is your father?" "Oh," he says, "about 65. He says, "Well, what about a wee box of white handkerchiefs, something like that there?" He says, "We'll do lovely." He says, "Anything else?" He says, "My young brother's 10-year-old, I'd like something for him." He says, "What about a shirt with a wee turned down collar?" He says, "Lovely, that would do too." He says, "Anything else?" He says, "I have a wee sister about 16-year-old. He says, "She'd be ready for one of those." Then straight into the pin. I'd like to show you a little trick with a safety pin. Fold the handkerchief in two, put the pin in, roll it up 3 times, 1, 2, 3, draw it out, and what have we, the pin comes out of the handkerchief. Would you like to see that again, madam? I would. Would you like to examine the pin before we do it? Thank you very much indeed. Put the pin in the handkerchief, throw it up. This is an old David Nixon trick. 1, 2, 3. Pull it out, and there we have the Lincoln pin. I'll take another pin this time. I'll take this pin and this pin to try and fool you. I'll place that there. Where is that pin? On top or the bottom? Top. I'll do it again. Is it top or bottom? Top. I want you to watch very closely. It's in the bottom now. This is where it gets a bit awkward. Oh. That's it. Then I'll take another pin there. We have 3 pins. One there, one there, and one there. Would you like to blow on them and say the old magic words? Oh, sorry, Jack. So take it easy, take it down. You see what happens, man, with your breath? It welds the 3 pins together.